like to use this opportunity to recommend Lesbeth Multimedia to my colleague, Ura Bank managers and all other banks. In fact, they are doing well, especially their focus on rural banking program is actually projecting rural banking. And for that matter, I will encourage all colleagues to come on board and do business with them. Thank you very much.
Focus on rural banks, bringing rural banking closer to the people.
Promotion. Lexbet Multimedia, the printing solutions expert, is giving opportunity to corporate institutions to brand themselves at amazing discounts. Oh yes! Buy 2 8x8 branded canopies and get one free. Branded t-shirts, passbooks, mags, key rings, and various souvenirs at unbelievable prices. For more enquiries, please contact Lexbet Multimedia on 0501 583 127 or 0202 522 406. Lexbet Multimedia, beyond your imagination.
Working with Lexbet Multimedia for the past few years now. They've printed our t-shirts, our signboards, our brochures, our roller, our banners, our passbooks, our receipt books, and anything about printing is by Lexbet. Their services are superb. I recommend them to you for all your printing issues. Thank you.
Macrowatch and Lexbet Multimedia. Honestly, you've done a wonderful job for us at Association of Rural Banks this year by handling our social media so excellently. We really appreciate you and we want to say thank you. We look forward for a better year where your work will be more than excellent. We thank you. May God bless you and expand your business. Bye.
And I pay at the wasi. Babiara, if you buy what would you have the young abba? Yet I see the brave. Yes, now also say 1 hour, I'm pouncing now. Baga one so now what do I have a cancer? What's some more you had now, Sampa? She had you know, doing songs to me. And you know, back say, why na by a barco? Empty a radius now say, Obakayina, say, credit your members, near a barco. Yet the Adjun crew, now young Butai crew, at the Eye Juma, Radi, Ebema, young Kui at Tumpong. Yet in paying for a woman, shall one son a pay. But na punti na dandan jumadi mayen kayahu bibiara yebeye no yesra winshira wo sonne se rade ebe kopto tin amayen yesra umpon so se obaka yina huna yangabatu wa yerbeto na no so rade yenemu eyinipa One cassa, where the Kangapa won now Wababua, Makui, a Tumpong. Why now Makui, and Koi, and see na ye, and Mayan, na the Inskasamaso, and see Amayan. That was Siana Pay, or Yesu Christu. Amen.
It's a small word. Yes, that's one. After all. It's a small word after all. It's a small word after all. It's a small, small world. It's a small world, verse 2. A small world after all. It's a word of laughter. It's a word of tears and cheers. It's a credit union world. It's a small world. I feel a more you share. You didn't come up with a Kasai Bibri. Now, Yabema, church from church, or Madame Diamaye. Now, Yashes, and you see, you hear near Papa to say for Queen. Also, Abba was son, I know. Ever home, that you be dear, say you to I. And see, you did say, Bobas, your board secretary, Madam Felicia Achampo. Oh, Bessie Manor.
Credit union. Credit union. Papa Montana Master one. Nama community or Potokasim. The Union MC. Or by church, or the German, Yanakasa Yanakasa. But I want to say. Minutes of the 16th annual general meeting. The meeting of the members of Aguna also introduced Mr. Solomon Yaku, the supervisory manager, Mr. Prince Darlington, the chapter manager, Mr. Prosper Adai, Department of Co-Operative, Mr. James Yamwa, former manager, Nana Kofi Akpo III, Chief of Wawasi, and his elders, external auditors, Social Credit Union, representatives of Aguna West and Aguna East MDCs also introduced were Mr. Ban Willie, the best contributor, and Mr. Joseph Akwe, the society's manager. Chairman's response. The chairman, Mr. John Nana Ejingwedu, welcomed members and showed appreciation for their attendance. He accepted the chair and called for support of all to ensure successful meeting. Manager's address. The manager, Mr. Joseph Akwe, praised the founding members of the union for their effort to ensure sustenance of the union. He said a website had been created to enhance dissemination and easy access of information by members. He also said mobile money operation was also available for members' convenience. Furthermore, management team and the board are making effort to widen the union's income sources. That apart from the mental days made for hiring, the union's premises had also been made available to the public for hiring. He, however, expressed his disgust about those who refuse to repay their loans. He mentioned some loans contracted as far back 2011 had not been repaid. He warned those members would be prosecuted. On the other hand, he was full of joy because the union recorded the highest profit since its establishment. Reading and adoption of previous minutes. The minutes of 2016-2017 AGM was read by the manager, Mr. Joseph Akwe. He moved for the acceptance of the corrected version and was seconded by Mr. A.K. Rama. Presentation of awards. Citation to past directors and youth service. Mr. Victor Kwesi Andam, former vice chairman, board. Mr. Benjamin A. Somwa, former chairman, and served on all other committees. Youth service, Swedru, or Swedru Senior High School. Parcels to best cooperators. Madam Florence Riafi, best female cooperator. Mr. Yao Adam, best male cooperator. Mr. Patrick Kweku Smith, highest shareholder. Madam Lisbeth Amampando, most creditworthy. Best staff, Mr. Richard Ahimfu, driver. Closing remarks. The chairman thanked all for their support in ensuring successful AGM. He was particularly grateful to members for their comportment. Vote of thanks was delivered by Ms. Susanna Ofosu. Closing prayer was said by Mr. K. Mason at 3 a.m. at 3:10 p.m. after which members were refreshed. Impayufu, minutes in name, Madam Anase.
Pacha, me the Francis and from our grand Swedru. I am a Yapani kind of sister, Ojo, can corrections be a home. Abraham, Madam, we read no, let's say point, BB. That is Castle, there were persons who take a map, you were correct to one anna, AJ, Jan, not doing so. Into Mummy, correct to one anna. You got a persuasive. Into Mummy and Shaw.
Number is more manager. You know, manager about you. Aha, I'm a tewa, small boy danger. Aha, Pacho, you see papa. Now I'm on the Pamayan.
Credit union. Credit union. Credit union. You yeda chidam pon yankopona osha sumne ni wi free pata kwase. Then down the page to take Amada Bodum, and we deliver the full sun. Naya baby shimwaha. That's the shiruma. And we then young people want to remember him. Oh, the kind of Medenda Sony Cabia, Mamma, your members. Since that, made the members in answering day. A Yewusika was some poor couple, what damba, Nedaha. Na yeye di ho krachi nti metai no so a wusika na me di ho krachi nti me pawcho owo a wusika wa ha na wubu mfuwi de bra banks bi gu na manfo tumrika ba ha de wo ba beji wusika na wa ode na mo me kodu investment na kodu ye savings na ji loan abosomo so pepe pa go tren pawcho usubo nsem ma ho ambos ma chere ji loan na ntia aha obi ko no onu hye de mi hye ni ma be bo o ai mi hye ni. Hello. Aha. Ya kwado so da ya board ase. Na ya be dem payinfo ebuku da ma wo say credit union ase. Yen former method so say immediate past former. Ya manage the can when yan baby call here Mr. Amwa, Mr. James Amwa, Madam Fortunate do we na ya da ho ase. Wo soma ba bo somi. And na current board, current committees ya da ma ase pa na since I had a massano, Sunday, and you may be brave. Nassan come on, film grab him and can day. And see the Masia, and I fata. Now, if I didn't know there's a whole dome, Swedru Teachers Credit Union. I don't know what friend credit union must mensia, Intimacia, Quincia. Ebusiafo, Esra Banpa, Esra Afampa, Esra Amampa. Na so dankwa wo yina wo din se na so eno nkyere de wo fi papa ana de se pa eno kyere de ye mo edwumaku ahu pia wo di dwuma wo sikasemu na so se ye ka credit union na age do happy family credit union sense de se du skada batu ha mesraw se da na ada ida Only day, ye wo sika krabi ahu ebuku da bebre awa tutofum. Ye wo nyame bi ema wotofum. Swedru Teachers Credit Union ye bi. Bra ye du ka so ye kape members papa bi hwem din no se. Ma aboba mo time mo bebe wi ahe. Na meto papa ni nchira dey. Also the next guy na go to men's gold. Na mo tu ni nchira. In fact, I don't believe in betting. Kadam den mi di. Na mutu nhyɛ dɛ mema ne 3 months men's gold bodu da mi du hɔ no ebusuafo Mama boxes dozen. Mumwen sim ma papa no. Ya wakaso fupi wo ha ya obremie sikwa fupi wa bebre no wandi endi. Na sesi alan aye wenyim. Eja Africa so ocho ma onsado na bonsam na wi akaka so kan sampa ne kire ho. Enti mu a wo fika so an wandi endi ye busheku kese pa. Me pocho ka so funi na wo mo osado. Aha, esikuma fo so bode wo ye ne da. Ye da se. Na sense all that don't hold them here there. I have a brain, I get one saver. No, you should be beating you know one. I feel me banching and walk in cancer, you may bro, eh, what home, me afford a bush and fool. Kind to tonight, and no mind what I do with bro canon. Near do you and your papa, why you sign, no, with the brony, naka sign or do. In a black super woman, what doesn't say sign or do. Me pocho de me bro na just sign and then what the year. What did you? In Tiano so queen ne bano or come to Chedi mumpa. O yida. Mumu bimu, muru bro. Me pocho bonse maud or one who said, bro, then you will bro, bonse mao. My year patch saying there. Say you can save it that. For a cafe, say didn't like a cacao sima. Said there, and then you know, said, into the there are so many excuses and reasons not to save. No, so I be able to credit your member. The way you do be whole school or your credit your member. Name kono nka credit your assignments and colleague teacher da. Into teacher bodu suwa. Credit your then yet. Now what's up? Now if you make a loan or can stories are emboa. Ebushafu. So one would say the paint would die who kroma. An agenda in the bit that because obia the would die or the tray. Oh, if you feel now we paint to blue night, no, didn't paint to feel. Until you fool about when you fear we paint to blue. So one would say soon out of color, an agenda in debit. Or play with you, son, and could do a son, no, about for open up because on our car on a neighbor hospital. Antata or Powanta in a wobble album. Antiesi man, son, a banner, an agenda and debita. Into Sapede was if you have. Kaka se wunu don't fan one dom Swedru teachers cooperative credit. Me pocho bonsem madelo kwa kwa master. Osanda ya pay the savings on your kama mahunti. Ya onyame bebre ayede gu akwem. Na bra wo read the previous no waka de yam fa shares kakra. Shares na eche de ku ya wodze. First, na ke ye dan ya barristers fe. Na mesman de Kobe also offered the tilapia no. Also you have barristers ekwa glass house. Inti ya to shares ma kwa 300. Pocho you use ka wakada to shares amoyem so. E you use kadi bo adwuma ne fate. E would get tradi shim. Inti shares na yes is kebi ya to atwenche a wosan nka. And you should adwuma na ase. And in shares no. That would chafa e we adwuma ni mu. A de boa. Yabukoma was limited by anti one year Makawaha. Namansi de Yakada says not for sacrifice. Now one can say one of my Bama, a Jumana, a 4 money to this case in there we asked him to pump 10 years ago in what's happening in mobile money. In the Swedru teachers. Yet the baby ababadi, membrane minute break. Now, set to fear. Now we start a kind of mobile money so I today can at the Wusun Yasi. So with ATM card and she said Kano as Wusun Yasi inside Africa Kafa to her. No mom this time lorry fan were to me if it is a buy 1 CD 80 pesos. Member may she. Me put your full phone. Mess order full phone. I fa. Oh, fa me bet charge be no people so able to ma yabapon the Yama award. Fa. The whole Ghana in paying for her. Credit unions Gumaro. Now to Swedru teachers. Then you want the fastest USSD service. Or star 718 star. Star 718 star. Now for your 222 hash. Star 718 star. 222 hash. Me purchase Sunday. If you are telling me and I need just 7 infection. But I want to wait to can Sunday. But just today, me that say, I am in the day. You have to one see the opposite. Me that say, also welcome to STCCU Mobile. So that if I do step up to her, man, how home, what tomato one to control until the me portfolio pegum. I will go follow prompts that about 2 states and me portfolio is going to my opponent in award. Go follow prompt. Me portfolio, hey, my dad. Hello. Mumbon semen painful, but not other committees. There one year, the main instrument was the Madia Babas, wait when I simple. Me portfolio, so also I'm fair did you man, let's say a cow or winning an a cow. A cow swap, Winchester, and some use the USS, you know, I'm offended, man, a bob way in a honest. Brian savings, no, Nayan would run soon. A bushafo, here humble servants. A young one sticker. Now, what about one was a young shadow. And Kakaino a credit union, a painful staff. Na your board, treasurer, no way you want them. Na says your staff, I will. Yabru 80. Now, what's the young show schedule? While an account being free here. And Abba, Abetro Crata, in here was Sakakra. And that's what I feel a Timothy scan. I 50,000 and you could do pep. Now, why do not answer? Now, if you move excuses. There are so many reasons not to pay the money. No, mom, same Chiamala Parker China. Wouldn't you know what the young be at a man? No, 700 no young. In Tibu Ababa, to us, in the Wubu fool, in the Muna, me, catch a woman on to alone there. Umbra, no bitch any loan. We shall free a loan portfolio. 8 million. Says the Canaba, was carrying a loan. No one said, Jin Chia and the dear Tumwa. And you just some there, I am Miss Age and Mempena Macalon delinquency as some. O Sunday, or beyond Chanelon and Palm Baha, but a quack a kitchen. Into one summer door would say, it's your loan. I am in just so that I catch one day. If you man a root to pump what Baka in Ashamo. Now, mobile the Kiaka. I said, Monsieur, members need to help at the work for Diano. No one to move for staircase. Now, you pay for the kind of yard. Now, so, yes, you about your so. And he says, Yano, ye Diano, ye did perform. You go when you want to go and say, Biala, it's a car to her, said 77 periods. It's a witch empire, you be paying for her. Baba one, you have a boy conditioner, S in Canada, war office on. Hello. And to my catch, you see what count what did he? And I was here. And say, I woke up and we see the wood and banana or the about to her. Say, Miss one man, and I want to try a bean. And to see Canada hand, report means through. Yanya bibi our fan diversification of funds. Young from Wiscano or the Mapai, young fan Kota Sase, young fan Koto Tilapia, young fan Koto Gold, Yanya Galam say there be Wiscano at the Bobosia at the idea. And to tell the Wiska to her, Le Bois Mobiso, Nebaco School, Le Bois Mobisna Braba, ye made the Kiaka. So one good thing is the car, Mr. Hamache, into me a day, into Minda. Now I may come who be in front of me, yeah, ye can savings na papa no mess moon save na ye nuanom ba ye ma me no pension plan oba bia when pension plan or for we monko baby adio because when you fa na asese January ba ko be wo na wa ka chende me pocho me kwa ko hwe me ba o kwa 3 months obaba na wa ye no me no onya another one so asese on so be ko March so wo ma December be do papa post na afime na me kwa ko hwe no me pocho na wo ti wo nti se ka tro dey save na your den tiasa me pocho emba no me so wo dey pension plan ebusuafo se Swedru teachers cooperative credit union mama ka show you there for wo bodom here o wa anya member dey for wo dom here medical no another merie no mebo staff nyina wo ha no mo about 81 staff mebo nyina wa about wo roast I will pray ebusua say yesia ne say bia yentuma ansrewa a fetch he ebi o ho mo a na nyama obi o ha bia no nkudu li sign na le business am fetch he ya nye ya for sure na catch he say Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union ebi am catch there when you meet us and you sign on and you save with us today becomes your financial day of salvation. Thank you. God bless you all.
Madam board members, no, and in penny for us. Me to one ground share my city and answer me ha to answer one refee. The edge on kind of member as a second cry member to Baba. The chairman, board members, any committee members are more frequent. So, the chapter chairman, that's what we pay her. Penny for most Marco Mamma, my Baba Tire Chi, and any a janum media mechanic. I'm saying I'm a tabas Ramana before went to me my and I make us a maba. Now be a way credit to Biano, as I would say, didn't cheer, oh yeah. Metis a microfinance, even as you go coast to get a young some more than fear. Man's gold in fear no per one to me. More than fear, Mokai. More call 50. I didn't fear Dunuma. Now you have a fra. After I be a refresher and affording me to what you want to car. Microfinance, you go no, more than fear. Maybe me call a day Brecum. I'm rather DKM Gui. Now, co teachers no hot, sir. A DKMO. Brecum teachers, you need a pet. And don't go doing sicker. Moko any papa and Pemonine, a good damage. And I'm beside one, sir. DKM, no, what didn't fear him. Name for crying in or the good. Mocredit, no, I didn't fear be a sensia. I heard Moswa in fear be a sensia. I didn't know go good. Egina bot tire, ya bot tire, no, and young fast swap, and yes, he car. As only papa to me as a son, na bravo. As of why are they? I want to maintain hypertension, just of course, non can you summer not or come on, no cost require number from Kakra. Now, so do feel as a candy horse, a candy hall. Would it piano and Coswa and Cosso? Until so nipa, obey your high pinting, as soon ya, home hoarding, and now we are smashed transfer hoarding, and so be a Kakra, what me as Munyami. I don't know credit union no eh. Na mommy and trust here only the first. And on the panso bass as a swat, did no crema one castle cry on the pedria. Na did no cry Emma was sappho, and we are say the beer. Na no cry yen ninty, and a dear bedu babia, yet do it. Just will be abyssum a ha man boss here, the man was being chia. One piano, which is a very shramma. Obia the Lisica begoha, a vampire, a gusso. Now be a vampire gusso, near the be a mound. No idea was soon piano. What you say in shramma? A bit of a gusso be a mound set a ye, so I say. And the peg guhano, sabi a bay for attending way, one nipa who in any asia yo. Now the Osman didn't cry a mecuno. And to whom I didn't cry mecuno, Yami Bishrao. Ya both time say, you bet she ni person ye siesica. If you the baby yasene corner, well, who send ye siesica? If you ask the Bijao. And they free 1846. Abyssinia started Germany, Abidu Ghana 1955. No. Ya bota e de kan se wo yo hia ni o wo ye hwan yo ese ye kire wo se ye sika an ye de bobra e di anka onni bi kura no wo di 50 pesos to ho anka president go for di mfie anwatwe president Tamara se ne mahama abedi nwatwe me bo a mfie du nsia anka wo de 50 pesos to ho a mfie no bia ye 9 million old currency no 900 Ghana cedi enti aka times 4 ka wo nya hwe kura no ka president bufu akura de 2 years abeka wi ka wo 30 million 3,000 50 pesos now the Bible said oh when in so ade ketewa ho ye be dan ye be je fro nsam enti 50 pesos anu abon ball o se akwa fa to fidi just ye mu ade ketewa bia and when the 50 pesos to was in fear doing see do num na kura 30 million and ka hear the one cedi ha nke be dan o to dwam na de 555 to twene a in fear num ne 90 million ka be dan and to hear ni wi ase o hear ni obi a ene da so nyina asa na sa wo kwa asore na sa so nyame na so ekramoni na num se nyame wo hode a na wani da so nya dan nyame betimi asesa ebi obia suban ebi de beba nopa ebi de beba awia ebi de so beba nadwo ni nyina asesa na meboa enti nka ho mfrim se wo de o nka ho na obra na nya yie ma ho de meka nko hye de se mode mfie donum no sanke nipa tibi bedi ko ehu adanse a anka hayema samo we TV so a asofo aba yesa jarwa ni ade bi hwe ase edu se nsori ni nyina ayedai ayema anka yema won so a won de anya ye bedi adanse a anka woni se be sa aya mokuo no ho da wuro papa ade eye no na eye na ahwe ba bia Ghana akọ no a enipa edoso asase ne bia baka ho and now I will university aduma anyhow and now baba nas wan ko school and as wan science and aduma mrantie no ntiri modern ono wo ma mienu no ana ohwe ne wiase na eden pa na wadwane anti mba wo ma 1 2 3 a eni kunum no on doso ati won sa ayedin ama enipa bi also call hospital a enipa ye ho ma baby abefa bia enipa bu anti nyame so mfo be dai so wo hu nyansa o wasetram na so bebu nkrofo kwase ya se be de 7 de mint menye megilo nso a mentua eda wanim wo bedu baby afa ho a kire wo no ofro bia no bia edwane ayo suba na wo kreti to ho no ana abasa enti de America na se aya na bibia se aban intimacy some brother. My life is not in the hands of a human being. Me brano aya me me nyankopon me na me nyankopon se se awrade be di mfie num na ma yeden be di mfie num na me kura dwa die sika 10,000 na do 100,000 awrade be yeden to 10,000 10 Ghana cedi twin da bia na da to credit no mu e be di mfie num 18,000 na go so ko but one kasa one plan anwi de o pesa ya awurade me di mfie dosia na mete sai na won sa baifo de go so ana se na ntwe na so da ya na egu so ana se wasi odan a onana no besra wa on dimni kafa da no ho a o se awurade nshran ka odin da sanka man si dan ya nkan ehina nkola ibegoro ahụ akaụntụ ma ba aka ụdị ahwa ụma miensa wani anyị da onyina wie wababarwa onsa ụma pue na obi abe park the cars na yesi enu obedi bronya a onse ni suata ata na oda wonya mias we die do obi abedi bia obedi obesa na chiri ma amfa afi obenye no na na hu dadam omari bia so from a onso ni bi afi obro onua bi abana oguye no no na abeda yi obetwa ewiase ne nkrokro nipa bia ande metimo fosa ekuyi mo no monhia akanefo mpanyimfo a awanu nyam wondo nipa obi ye won kora amfa won ho on de won adwen se on besesa onipa bra anya won kyerkyere ho ne ade na won odi manim no aye nipa moju won tom moju won di se ba bi ekuo na du no on betimi di akosoro aka ho a na je se moju su ni papa when your political party when your business banking business and mo yi mo mpanyimfo a mo nhwa so na mo nyi mpanyimfo papa ana mpanyimfo so mo ba mo nso nchen ye nuanom yi aye won na ama onti na won so abaye panyin and o ba be som won nti obi o kyerɛkyerɛ no ho bia no onti mi nya adwuma wa ha efisa o ba be som enipa bi di 10 Ghana cedi beto o ama bia mu enyina boa oja be hia to wanti mi anya hwe 1 Ghana cedi 50 pesos there obeti bi ato ha na otwe ye de empo sika bia o de to wanketo ha enyi and obi enyi ne ho mfrim se wo ho akyerɛw ahokyerɛ ne bɛba ne begusu aba ne wiase bɛyɛ den ba bia memechin ba bia meko bia hu sɛ ayɛ den obɛkɔ US ayɛ den nanso ɔne onyankopɔn plan ne nkakra obo se wiase ma setram mu ha no ɛso bɛte anti ne ko te sɛ credit union no yɛka yɛn ho bom ebi sɛ entati aka wo ho bom a ontwe aduane wo de bɛfɛ pɛbrɛ ya bo so nyina salai ne yɛtwe ontimi twe dodo ɛbɛso wondi sɛ 40 on hyɛ asase so a wobɛyɛ na aborosan bi yɛ dan epue onni ahoɔden nti wɔn mpue mma abɔnten wotia no so obɛwu nti wɔhyɛ aseɛ hɔ a bɛhɛ na 40 asi aborosan a wakye me ɔwa ɛyɛ bees onka wo ho bom a onyɛ den ɛwɔ meboa onyɛ wo ɛwɔ na ɛdɛ nti wankɔyɛ saa adwuma no bi na akɔ so kɔyi a ɔmbɛbo akum onyɛ adwuma enipa hin de timi ka wo ho bom abifuo kɔ nsɔre nyinaa so ɔntimi nka wo ho bom adenti na yenim nyame na so nyina yɛ adwuma bom a ɛnyɛ yie na obiara pɛ sɛ ɔbɛsɛ adwuma no so ate ase ante saa ka ebinum adikanfo bi ɛyɛ sɛ ekoyi Ghana nyina medwan ku a 1978 no na teachers eku a ano ɔhye ɛyɛ Swedru ha ana attachment teachers so ate ase 1978 na mote ase na so ana attachment de no ba afom modern de amma ana attachment san so de si won dan kakra say credit you no emuda aje se mo am wo ha mo ka se mo be dan wo be se no wo se no so anyame betua wo ka so ati ase aha edi de me kan se oni pass tena mo nia no ohia ne ma me ensa pe ne ma me ensa no de di kan aye ba bia de oti beto a asumdwe wo ma obi a meka so otu ande oti jafo am wa so ye adwuma wie na wantimi enso dan ba ko me ensa keto a bedam na akotena busua fie na o yare da ho o sufra kwara bi se kwa so o ko ye teacher fie bia san me de na atumi ahame ho na fe wo mo sa bebi atosin wo brabo mo anya dan eso na mo ba bia somdwe ho ade de ti be dan ebato de to so mienu se wako a hwe wo ma na o ma pue a na yi nyame aye so ati ase eno nkola hwe no aye din obu okura wango onua bia wodu fa ba akopa na mienu na adan hwe wo ahye nyame no nyam obo nsa akire ohu a na ka so na ado nkosu sa ate bia no a na oni aje bia to so mi ensa sa o mero wa bom ne nkokura bom no oye adwuma nketenkete bia ama osika nketenkete a odidi no amfa wo hawa nkoto o ma so first ne yese o ma anka wo hwe wo ma no so abe dan ba so ma no ye den and one hwe yi a na ye den ama and won so why ye we oni bi kwikra no ho renchemba wo be se num bia wo de han a se be wo de gigi wa de didide na kese oba kra de brodo ma no anu ani age a ma abro so kese wani da so ni won so pe ti de on de bebra obi a no aye nshirama sa ni mai pen ni pa hin wa ba onya sika na abro so a wotime wi sika no prate ba ko pen na abiri And I pray to the great deal now hypertension, and I measure the dietitian, yes, by the no different. Oh, and what the one. O hwɛ aduane a wodi na akɔhwɛ ohia ni bi a woni bi na ahwɛ fufu esi n'anim a ɔrewea ɔsi awurade nka mete sɛ sɛ ohia ni akora aka me ho atɔ me sika ne taa hɔ wowɔ kaa hye du a baako pɛ na abɛyɛ dɛn ɛdan si aduasa ɛdan kora a wokɔ dɛm no yɛfrɛ sɛ ɛdan baako no kora ahe na abɛda ɛnti wohwɛ Ghana fa a yɛtiatia yɛn ho kunkum yɛn ho so yɛpɛ sika a sika no wonya why is me bra that's fine I feel me rouse me na maje nkokɔ kodi bronya munya ɛkyɛ sɛ nkrɔfo na di ma nti anka ho bra hye mu no so munya me na your savings na nya botae bi si wani so so what the botae ni si wani so nya sɛ ne yɛ nya den ɛden bibi a ɛden na so oyɛ ni nyina na wo hu sɛ nyame kopɔn ɔwɔ abrabɔ mu hwee ne hɔ a wo hu nyame ɛne bi tua sika akokuma sɛ sɛ yɛkɔ hɔ nyame na yera yɛde bi nso ahyehyɛ toa mu sɛ Florida water ne anointing oil a wokɔtɔ gye sɛ sampa na onyame no wasan ɛsɛ ɔsan yɛ dan ɛkɔ onyame no ɔte wo mu deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ biara ɛna ɔbɛyɛ nti ɛnɛ meda mo ase sɛ mabɛsra mo na ɛne nipa ama papa da mba nipa ɛho aba menim Swedrufoɔ na monto mo ho fo wokɔtena ho na sɛ wokɔbɔ aban akyi a obe complain mfie du na te sene a wotina aban bia no ho betimi asesa obi bra obra no owa nkasa hu se nyame nhira mu nyina
Credit Union. Credit Union. And I see. Mr. Chairman, on our board members, Mr. Ododa, former general manager, chapter chairperson. This strength lies in the pulling resources together to ensure creative growth from strength to strength. Our appeal at this point is that we need to encourage all members to join hands to grow the membership of the credit union, as well as increasing the saving base of the credit union. To the board and the committee members, you have huge responsibility to discharge your duties efficiently and effectively to the benefit of the members. To you members, you don't have any excuse not to fulfill your dream, since you all have the support of the leadership. And I know that being part of this credit union, your life and your future is brighter. May God bless us all for your happy anniversary. Thank you for your audience.
Bishop members, I wish you were here. Since 4 years, this is the first time I meet with this large number. I affected it. I said that you could know who did to back. Or a regime who could know. Where would they could know? I'm a no dog. The other I said. Na monkodo na monta kunechi. Eye board members na ekuru na monta nechi. They the massive bebre that win na mapa. And after the report no a social media na media funa na members people have one safe and say ana agbola ninti. Let's say I put on the capra. Apart from that, the figures no doors. Because I can agunema obeyers in Katawa at Moventure. Na Miria Ebayama MC. Patre the number here, Prade, I can't fancy as I'm here. The representative of the general manager, the chairman. on Central Chapter Kua, distinguished invited guests, especially Mr. Odroda, fellow cooperators, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union, and on my own behalf, I warmly welcome you to the 17th Annual General Meeting and the 49th Anniversary Celebration of the Society. The AGM covers the period 1st July 2017 to 30th June 2018. And it is my pleasure to present to you a report covering the operations and activities of the Society on behalf of the board, committees, management, and staff. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow cooperators, before we continue with the program, I wish to crave your indulgence for all of us to rise up to observe a minute's silence in honor and remembrance of those of our colleagues who departed this earth since the last AGM. In particular, we want to remember Mr. Fred Swedru, who was a 7th member of the Education Committee. He was the secretary. Now, last month, April 12, we did 44 years. And I am Coupon Fred. Mr. Moe, I am so in our now, all that. But you are an among where I am Coupon and Kyle. May their souls rest in perfect peace. Amen. Before I proceed further, let me also inform fellow members that this AGM is an election year. My team, made up of the board, supervisory, and loans committees, we have completed our first 4 years of tenure. We have to step down at the end of this meeting unless I return to office. Or no, I am open. In fact, now was my 2014-15. The area now. The thing that I'm doing here, we no more say we are. Now I'm in now, so no more policy. Now there are elections. What I'm veteran, I'm not veteran. But the appropriate time on the agenda, no, the Department of Cooperatives will take over the process and conduct the elections. Fellow cooperators, ladies and gentlemen, one of the issues that I was going to discuss with you is the theme for the 17th Annual General Meeting. Now, young representative of the general manager who are and some company may come on in Nara. I take you with that now. I have corporate governance, no home fashion. And central number there, it could be a or the corporate governance or the age. I can do myself the brain. It's your honey in Nano. I'm there. Every day, we not what they are here to. Now, I would like to talk about general operations and challenges of our credit union. Membership. As at the time of the audit, the active membership of the society stood at almost 8,000, made up of 3,444 females, 4,239 males, and 304 groups. This shows a membership growth of 451
from that of 2016-17 financial year. Membership growth was affected by a number of reasons, including transfers, relocations, death and closure of accounts or shareholdings, especially due to the challenges that the financial system faced over the last year and a half. And those challenges caused fear and panic in some members during the year under review. And because of that, quite a number of our members came here to withdraw their savings. Quite a number came to close their accounts. They were afraid that what was happening in the banking community may affect them. They had forgotten that Swedru Credit Union is a solid rock. Obutantin, Ojina Hopkinson, Chemna, so those of you who did not come to withdraw your monies, who did not close your accounts, we want to thank you very much and we are very grateful. Last year at the AGM, we mentioned this subject, but we thought that we should hold on it a bit. Now, the work of the general manager is going up and up and up. We are opening new branches, or we have opened new branches. And he can't cover everything by his own. So he needs support. So we will be appointing an operations manager to provide that support. Elevation of position of manager to general manager. Even though this subject falls just outside the reporting period, I wish to notify members that in August 2018, after reviewing the projected expansion of the society's operations, the board, after consultations with KUA, elevated the position of the society's manager to that of general manager. Obviously, this is a reflection of the growth in your society, in our society. Meetings. In addition to the board holding monthly meetings, 12 of them, as is required by our bylaws, and other special meetings to achieve the objectives of its work program. It also ensured the holding of 4 quarterly committee meetings during the year to enable the whole executive group to review the overall operations of the union. The representative of the general manager raised this issue, the need for cooperation and collaboration between the executives of the union, the board, supervisory committee, loans committee, education committee. The need for us to work together, to collaborate, to be able to move the credit union forward. Further, our committee, supervisory loans and education, worked tirelessly to achieve their work programs. In addition, 3 staff debates were also held to have an interface with the staff to know at first hand their challenges and also carry out member care education. Savings and share mobilization. Savings. Savings mobilization during the period faced serious challenges as a result of the financial turmoil that engulfed the financial sector of the economy. The failure closure of some banks and savings and loan companies like DKM, Express Situation Loans, Nationwide, whatever, created fear and panic among the general public regarding financial intermediation generally. We have to state that our membership was not spared this money. Some of our members, as I have already said, they panicked, they came, they withdrew, they closed their accounts. Fortunately, that figure is about 90%. About 90% stood solidly behind the credit union. It took the combined efforts of the board, education committee, and management to mount serious marketing and education campaigns to bring back the confidence in the society. We want to take this opportunity to inform our members that your society is very liquid and solvent and can face any financial challenges now and in the future. Solvency, I'm sure since the financial term, everybody talks about solvency. The media is always talking about solvency. What is it? Solvency just means ability of a society, an organization, a financial institution to meet all its financial obligations when they fall due. Solvency, that's the crying there. It could be a assumption now, or to meet now financial problem you have to solve. That's a cool cadre, a root cool in that. Obia the shares a good share in there. Not the house of entry. In there, now let's make sure I look at it there. We Yabra, the we of and the car. I'll wait now. Not Obia the shares. The same is all we will not able to share. But there, it's not a button as it be. Share mobilization. Member shares increased from 1 million in 2016-17 to 1.46 million in 2017-18. An increase of 397,000 Ghana cedis, representing 37.39% growth. Even though the increase looks satisfactory, the society could have done better. We wish to appeal to more members to top up their share levels from the previous 200 to the current required minimum of 300. And the last year, annual general meeting, they do the shares on saying papa. Until they recommended that they increase it from 200 to 300. Unfortunately, Midna has to say quite a number of our members, which has won't do 300. In the public areas, for Friday, partial members. Partial. So we won't do 300 now, you are not a full member. Then we have a number of partial members. Now that we are young loans and inflation. So only 300 now, over the bush. Oh, yeah. If you are I'm a good number of catch up on a room. The other issue I had to do to be already the shares from 300. It is undo what now about the loan, no one found Mabu. Now that we are there. You add on to your shares to reach the minimum 300. To this end, we are seeking your approval at this meeting to undertake a top-up arrangement whereby we transfer funds from your savings to top up your shares to the 300 minimum. But I have more shares don't do 300. If you have, they are now what you do. Now, evaluation that will be there too. What shares now do 300? Because our savings make a crap. Then they are controlled down now. So we do 300. That's that. Only the thing is, oh, the loan, oh, the review, I found them trouble. I'm the boss of him there. The society introduced a preference share with an interest tag of 15% over a year ago. But preference share, amount for patronage, on saying you cry. Now, when you bring preference share, the reason I have to buy it, I would have young money, you know, I'll sit down on Fatah. I don't name him the Nechi. Now, Nechi is the name. Now, our banking hall. It's where we was through. As one as our first law, any ground floor pool. Now, young members are who are now all disability now the crowd. Or by the original now staff living before. No, be dictator. On Fatah. The introduce preference. No, yes, dying. My IF and Fatah. Now I'm having enough space. My true. And so that is why we have the preference. The Assemble Kakaya and the Ashas. That is investors, Kaka Grass, and the Akamu. As at now, about 70% of the work. Now, the Aka brothers, here's Kakas. Because equipment, the computers, and the air conditioners, no more, yes, loan repayment. As stated at the last AGM, one of the biggest challenges facing our credit union is loan repayment on schedule. Manager, a large number of our members take loans by completing the loan application forms, which spell out the repayment schedule. Unfortunately, most loan beneficiaries refuse to honor the agreed repayment plan. They refuse to honor the agreed repayment plan. This always results in very high delinquency rate, what we refer to as non-performing loans. This affects the society's income generation capacity, as well as the ability of loanable funds to benefit other members. We have taken all kinds of steps to remedy this situation, but more needs to be done. And you, our members, help the society take your loan, use it for the purpose intended, and pay back so that other beneficiaries can also have access to the loans. Branch operations. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow cooperators, I can report that the society's original 3 operating branches, Sabah, Nyagrum, and Bobikuma, are gradually becoming self-sustaining. That is, on their own, they have the ability to pay their staff salaries, meet administrative costs, and contribute marginally to profitability of the society through investments. The board and management, however, need to do more regarding sustainability of the branches. The Education Loans Committee and management have been requested to expand their support towards improving the branches' overall performance. With regards to other branch activities, I'm sure by now most of you have heard that your union has established 2 branches and taken over 1 other credit union. Even though these activities fall outside the reporting period, I believe you need to be formally informed about these developments. I'm the moon and I'm young credit union, no branches. Mandela Pay Point, Kasua. Now you take over 1 other sister credit union. It's Kuma Odabing Brava, that's Teachers Cooperative Credit Union. Them branches are not in you take it over outside, or you open them outside the reporting period. But not over there, they can want some kakra. I'm going to be there, no matter the report. That be more kind of following persistent requests by Swedru members over the last 2 years, relating to the long distance from the central business district to Wawasi. A branch or pay point, Mandela Pay Point, was finally opened on 16th August 2018. A full branch was also opened at Kasua on 9th October 2018. The objectives are to expand the products and services of the society and create easier access and reach to more members. To be precise, we have quite a number of our members, either resident or working in Kasua. They also made their appeal. there, if a branch were there, it will help them to transact business without coming to Swedru. So we eventually agreed and opened the Kaswa branch. The commission of the two branches have already started yielding positive results, exceeding financial and membership expectations. A full report will be presented at the next AGM. The board also wants to inform members that your society took over or acquired a sister credit union, a Sigma Adabing Braga District Teachers Cooperative Credit Union. After extensive consultations with KUA and the Department of Cooperatives, the relaunch of the new branch took place on 18th January 2019. As I've said, a full report on this subject too will be presented to members at the 2018 AGM. Renovation of the head office building under Yismakawa Samkabra. Your credit union had a strategic plan, 2017-2022. Now, plan is right there. It doesn't also out there is they create the space. My expansion now takes place. No staff I ever found. Banking hall, I can say. It's a strategic plan. No, all dictated there. They are renovated and built it. It's a regime there. By the time I use the 20th and 50th anniversary, that year, and then you need to see. Now, they are one of the main highlights of the 50th anniversary. So far, the renovation has been financed from proceeds of disinvestment and the preference shares. What I want to tell members is that not a single city of shareholder savings for the renovation that we are carrying out. Therefore, shareholder behind the SICA, NCC, that is. Preference share. Now, the investment behind the home for Cabo, now you're doing your renovations. If you are down, that will save you some question than him. Ocean is question than him. I do not. You are what I mean, the man. To Huama. Yes. Financial resources. And maybe I may be the only thing that you can agree on. Management and staff in particular for their hard work and untiring effort during the last 4 years. Our efforts have not been in vain. Posterity will have our judges. My gratitude also goes to our members, our majority of our members, for being loyal and staying behind us despite the financial challenges the economy faced over the period. We believe that the next generation of executives will exhibit the same positive characteristics and efforts to improve on the solvency and sustainability of this great society. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all our guests for finding time to participate in this program. May the Almighty God greatly bless us. I thank you for your attention. Long live KUA. Long live Swedru Co-Operative Credit Union. Long live the motherland Ghana. Thank you very much.
No see, and you want to. The Bosha de Bosumi Piera, Yababa head office ha, and branches are. Okay, no way, share. Na Yakwa one cat and you would there. Bibia Rukuye. Na Yeti, Duma, Osadam. Na Bosuma Bassa, Emonoso. Boy, na committee singing I share as a home am the bar. Yapa prawn, Yansaka, so etu, and pay for him. Assembia, sir, obviously to prove, say, or the two, your name, they and sir. Here's the Huduma, near the home am the ball, and the bread board, and now management so one answer a can. Other four say, Yapa proa, and Krataya, oh yeah, any financial statement there Busumi sika hi ne yenya ahe ne yeda diduma na ahe na aka na afi so yeyi padodo ekodu ahe na loan na ni chiai na bibiara ofa kui ho so osiden na afi so kofa ahe no wodi won ka ta ba de wo pebosia ni mu ahe na wodi ba won na wona wan fa ma won ba sam nti na wan fa ma won edwefo won akechia ho kata ano so ehwehwem na afi so yekotaze receipt ota da yeto en echi ano so yehwede ampa no kwan dare na nkata biara ezi dwuma wo han de edwefo won bra wo de ba edwuma na yene pade biara yewo yetintim wo ebukum no so yehwe na afi so ejapade biara yewo no so yekoka pro na yehwede ojina yei na yedidi dwuma obobwan anade nkobwan na board so bibiara wehia won so watch 1 minute yehwem na yehwe adwena wafa na yekodo na yeso pensem de da wafa no yedidi dwuma obobokui anade ono mboku se oya yeso no kran se yehum de bibi so nkobo so a ye won efa adwene wo na da yehu de often yene sika samno sika wanen seka wo ha biara o de okoba kuma bi na o de wogya no wo fi ha na eri chochia aka kakra na yehu de dam nhihye wodi do na sika yesusu yene shares na sika biara yenya ewo aha yene guest house ni mu sekese kakra ni nyinara ehwede wodi akoban na no nkata so asedan sika yenya oye foto kesen o de ye to kotu ba bia ono so obenya mfaso oda amen ono so wo my certificate ye hwede ampa da wa cho no mumem ye hwede am certificate ye hwede oye ampa no so ye to ho na ye gude onaren ye kan a ye to da wo computer na ono so onaren ye nare na da ye bon eyi kam wo ye nu dwumadi emu ebini ye hu de lokasemeni edwumayefo na mpemfo a wohwe kudui won kat asam na receipt na bibi biara ye hie de wotutu ne yen wodi edibuma emu adoko so a ye hu de ena mpemfo akada wo do biara ne share na ye kura aye 300 Ghana cedis dodoara na wondu dam mpempem na afi so na ebinu mo ha wo be de bosi a owia na sebe webu drawa ahihye braso kompede wochia na ofan sika yeto kotu ba bi me ye hu faso aye investment ono so yegude wacha woye papa enye loan enkote na ode faso ode breye dementi yan esusu de sisiara ye ka sei onye biara o ha ne share on 300 Ghana cedis omo madna de obodu ho na mpo wedu na won so awodi gusi awontua ye gudara ye tomorrow court na ye said the women amama obi mo ho we gye yima ye da ho chi na abo wondo wenya bre na wetua gusi a wa ba beje afi so often loan application na ye hwede nkofo what one application ba ya wo twa ma won ana nsembisa we ya no aye pepepe na won so a wan fa ma won ba asam no si ma wan fa ma won na yehunde emuna wo ba ba jibusi a sika no che ya ansa na wada ma won ebinum okwa na won ihye usha ebinum so okwa na won ta ntususu autocrat na bosuma na ansa na baba eyi nyina ọma ma ihu de bi mo ba na be de wajibusi a na kwachi nti esan itimi de o biara mo mazan na susun onyen wanu na wo share no so bo madara febi ka ho ma ondu na ye hwehwe enuanum na adofo yaka de ye na japadi biara a wo ha ye ko ha pro ye hwe ogina ye ye na he abu a ye de edwuma nyina ye hwe na ebu de ni nyina ra edwuma ye fo ohwe na wo sese ama ni nyina di edwuma pepepe ne ye di kana ka de ye no banking hall na ohye so no o twa de obefem na bodu bra na ye tintim wume na onye ndu ho na mo dumezi no de oguda de wore ye okacher na ya aba efem da ye kan de oye prevention na pefo akama asem de obiara entobi ana de onfe bi nka homa ye ntumi ndi dwuma ye ti wo den won ye nso yetim de obiara mmenan na onfa ebi nka ho ono so obwa ma nsihu a wo so benyi atafitafren okoso mo akoma etoye enuanom na adofo pegina etiego da ye kan de ye no mutai de ye ba mu masike biara ye wo da ala moto han no ho nka ba asem ye guda de ye diduma osedam ye edwa no so ayedze ofe bi a nkanyi mom ofe bi a ana akaseche na futu ewom ni nara edwefa aboa na befa aboa ama ni dumezi akori dodo ye do wi biara ase ama mo ha na edwefu nyinara ye mpa boy de ye mbo ye nyinara afidance se ye be hyem na ina menen ayede mpo akyere ye edemase bebre aba hwe bebia wo store na e kan asem osi ufie store ba na se egbe ye ba ina ye wara usika na oda na ye bo ho ban nti aya mama wo bufu hene bebre afi so sentinti a ya ye hwe ye ba di loss odoso obi se odekanyama obi se odi ye odi tia rent ne ba no school fees medical bills ni na aka ho so ye record bosum abasa bia kwata bia no ye wo ye ndia ye but ye oda ho ebu mu abo mi kan bebre but the same and direct any day and then ma wo be loans for embre ye ka ho asemi wo ye 502 aha enum ebi emba wo ye 550 aha oha enum ne donu enti bomu de emba obaji sika bitu amofa no school fees chimba ema I'm not now so ashawo se ashawo sika no so abomu de mema kakra no sika woje no ebu ye du sen emba bebrebe wonze enti ya ne dam never my kind recommended the sansana baba jilo sisi ho gwada kasa enya sesement ma waabo say also in na eba na say ahena yetim your recommendation I make one say and then a bit the AG na ye I want to we pepe my yard say you know obi o catch on cover garanta bra o si mi nyimo bia aya ye tell me so the extra left obi ko yin fa bondo bitwo ehun next time say e ka ye ya go to my friend there on guarantee my no so under yana adwene so nembo titiro so one more loan form aya hwe the adna one yes in the residential address benya Marakasa Mejumanyi wa job PO box residential. Tisabe say China ya boshishawa. Ya ko PO box 50. Abuna Swedru ne yankwa hwehwe. Aya once take it to there one. Ye dwumeti ni mun ye yenyi painting so atedent na ebia na eti obi ni nando. Yes refa che wo ho so. Se awonso ehu bibia okodu ye wo ye dwumeti ma aya eba boya ba do. Ya da ho na ase. Manuels.
That's it. Aha. You best share that. Hence, you got to for that. Head treasure. Waka hence, you can send so much of Kakache.
Ha, what you mind? You know what? It's not here, Bria. No, you need Sika. Yet this year, no, in Kuntebu. Now, miserable bachelor on a area Bria. Pocho, Dembre and Sikan, on a room, such a Miss Mori. mobile tofa na yitum na yakwenye nenyi ozikan mezeza afia ochemi that is 2018 Duma yedi sikana wazi watu han wadi zi no hun kunta na mribu bachire woni za ozikan wo mini ye Broyi Fred Amadi Statement of Comprehensive Income for the year ending 30th June 2018. Za ozikan ye income yeka income achede sika bia yenya nyina yeka ni nyina boma yenya 2,573,869 cedis 62 pesos. That is the total income that we had. Na yasan yako zama yetis kan yete bibopra, that is expenditure. Inti yeshe the total expenditure now, that is the total operating expenses. Onosu oye 1,932,645 cedis 47 pesos. In a henem fasosa yenye iwo afinumun. In fasuna yenye ni naye 641,224 cedis 15 pesos. It's on no ye afi otremen no hu kuntebus mama dudi oye fitibra wa hye hene japada ye wo za oye ekawoda hene do na anyi bibia no so no hu eyi na mezebra won sa ya kan hen total assets yes boma ye ni sika ye wo de kui oye 13,318,012 cedis 95 pesos. Now, here the current liabilities. Also, the total 9,660,486 cedis 99 pesos. Now, you have equity. Here the treasury, not so 3,657,525 cedis 96 pesos. It is a yaka yana cow ayes in a hene great string of bibia yezuboma. Yanisika ye wode poo only 13,318,012 cedis 95 pesos. Culture nkuntebo wo fitibra ye sheku yase na meza tuba no onye afina etwemu kono so no hoze no no so mizikan modutuba meda humase.
Mr. Chairman, all protocol observed, fellow cooperators, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor than us to present to you the audit report for the year ending 30 June 2018. On behalf of the audit team, I'll present the report. It is on page, is there any page here? Page 32. Page 32, please. Pay attention. Independent auditors report to members of Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Report on financial statement. We have audited the accompanying financial statements of Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, which comprise the statement of financial position as at 30 June 2018, and the income statement, statement of changes in equity, and cash flow statement for the year then ended, and a summary of significant accounting policies and other explanatory notes. Directors' responsibility. I believe today is an election day. Those who are coming as directors should pay attention very well. Directors' responsibility for the financial statements. as stated in the credit union bylaw. The board of directors is responsible for the preparation and fair presentation of these financial statements in accordance with international financial reporting standard, Cooperative Decree 1968 NL-CD 252, and other regulations. This responsibility includes designing, implementing, and maintaining internal control relevant to the preparation and fair presentation of financial statements that are free from material misstatement. Material misstatement means either free from fraud or gross errors. This responsibility includes designing, implementing, and maintaining internal control relevant to the preparation and fair presentation of financial statements that are free from material misstatement, whether due to fraud or error, selecting and applying appropriate accounting policies, and making accounting estimates that are reasonable in their circumstances. Auditor's responsibility. Our responsibility is to express an opinion on these financial statements. Based on our audit, we conducted our audit in accordance with generally accepted international standards on audit. Those standards require that we comply with ethical requirements, underline ethical requirements, and plan and perform the audit to obtain reasonable assurance whether the financial statements are free from material misstatements. An audit involves performing procedures to obtain audit evidence about amounts and disclosures in the financial statement. The procedures selected depend on the auditor's judgment, including the assessment of risk of material misstatement of the financial statement, whether due to fraud or error. In making those risk assessments, the auditor considers internal control relevant to the entity's preparation and fair presentation of the financial statement in order to design audit procedures that are appropriate in the circumstances, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion on the effectiveness of the entity's internal control. An audit also includes evaluating the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of accounting estimates made by management, as well as evaluating the overall presentation of the financial statement. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our audit opinion. Now, our opinion. In our opinion, the financial statement gives a true and fair view of the financial position of Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union Limited as at 30 June 2018, and of its financial performance and its cash flows for the year then ended, in accordance with Cooperative Decree 1968 NL-CD 252 and industry standard. We have gone through everything, and we are saying now that everything was done according to the internal laws and other laws that govern the operation of the credit union. So the account presented by the treasurer was reviewed or audited by the following auditors: Stephen K. Regan Afova, representing Qua Limited, and Prosper Day, representing Department of Cooperative, dated on 20th of September 2018. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Family, and the guy say you're a happy family now. I said that credit union, if you are happy, if you are happy. And the fellow, if you are happy, fans, you have got credit union, happy family. Maybe it's a happy family. No. If you are happy, if you are happy. My first question, if I say me, I'm going to say, me, I'm going to say, I can't admire. What can you do? Me, I'm mother. Me, I'm the mother was doing. Now, the person who time I will introduce you special loan about a queen. Time I introduce you special loan for queen. The person who date in a meeting a way I will introduce you special loan. But then a special loan, you will be in your papa. If you are also what you must have, it's special loan time will introduce you. That doesn't mean you don't have a one. No loan I had no accord, yet it has been a money. But yeah, I have a candidates one. If I say you can't there, loan now what you know, and your case, no calculating the way then what amount interest. In this way, what is over the loan? Now what to storm no one call my body and the old loan will do here. In the one day, like you said, in the year, loan, I am here to man, a quick against us. It's a loan I had in young chap, new council. Number of days, 30 days, you know, what you want again. What did they, what did they, no one my interest, near to the young chap, 30 days, you know, the number year to one. Sunday, Papa, son, nobody will go to one to another, I think I can. Monday, what to do that, and after all, you know them. What will be there? Manato. So I can work where dividends in the Bible. And yet, the can't be time never to have. It is the last 8 years, less than 5, which may make a profit of 71,000 cedis. 5 will make a profit of 80,000 thereabouts. At the same 5, no, we make a loss and a profit of less than last 5 years. There is nothing telling us there. They're increasing. In any case, that's not 1,000. Let's say private counter say especially it doesn't remain 1,000 again, my brother. So I'll suggest and I'll plead with the chairman. So you put it to voting. Whether we agree to go into 5 or to 7 or to 5. Thank you so much.
But then, Gofuka said, is it any decision to be very honest with you? Any decision that the general house will have to take. So long as it is within the confines of the board, I feel say, so if what they have done is not an illegality, and if it is within their powers, I don't think that we have to strain this thing too much. Unless, of course, decision if it is not in the bylaws, then we can hold them. To me, Mr. Su said, if they are expanding the board from 5 to 7, it is not an illegality. Maybe there are serious challenges in cinema expansion in Eba. Then, every so say, 5 and the seminar. Let us say, every board the panel, I be for all you know, if you are 5, no continama, your profit in Abafim. And now to say 5, no, and you may be as a to me, again to me, and yet. Then, when we say about 7 and now, you see, it does not necessarily mean that an increase in membership of the board will lead to an increase in expenditure. For all you know, that increase in membership may rather lead to an increase in revenue. And it is not absolute. It is not absolute. Ultimately, I may say, any decision be illegal. Like Moma engine too. What is going to be the effect of that increase in board membership in the coming years? Amen.
From 500 to 1,000, 500 me a handle, 1,500. And yet 8,000 members. Like I said, 5 board members, 2 are not 3, no, and they could take decision. A black way you only pass, and just you need the power way, any power. At the best level, someone to way and delay, when a young chairman or the 2 no back. I am one, I'm beginner, I 2 no, I come. At the Yabashiramu, I near politics near Yawaha. One year said, if one cost or no, Anna, ye here. Yes, you 8,000, you 7 board of directors. So at the head office, minimum year chairman. I'm there 5, then it cost 7. Munya bear 10, 12,000, over 9. So what you say. And in a bylaw, no, I'm accommodation said minimum 5, maximum 9. Some more 11 there. Let's say Matua Bawaso. now as a department of cooperative for amendment of the bylaw. That's here. And the last year October, ABC say no. So kind of papers me are there. But say financial institution be our how and no. And your opinion, the all can look at property to Swati. Now, so a young creditors in a commercial bank, rural bank, because and there will be a Unisika and a Dikoku at the foreign banks. And Simon before that be a way and one for the setback is the Awado. I want to account. And now her bank can see via also you work at 650. Only one in a eddy. I didn't see. Every time I'm going for you on Sikadia Goofy, after the events and dollars at the SC, and the only account. But I say you're coming to detail because I buy Umbran and Master any money in Abba. And the next seat meeting up in tea. And the Madam Master, the Akan, the chairman.
Hello.
Hi.
After participating on the assembly to the Portugal areas, America beyond the accounting period that I do want to share. And I'm saying, beyond the accounting period, sir, some now never boss. Never report about 2018-19 annual general meeting. After July, after July, after July, no, the new board, 2018-19. Which is ending in June, just a month from now. Nina, a Baba account number, auditors in one for one. It's the beauty of the boss who are any accounting period. I just say, I'm not home for that. I don't come to it. I remember when you move. That is all that I was saying. Thank you. That's why you also Abra. There is the issue of 5 and 7. I say yes, let me be up to G and Sana. That was so. I will say, Yabahano, Yati say, Swedru Co-Operative Credit Union, Teachers Credit Union. More increase what branch you know, Moko Kaswa, Moko Estima. And then Pembe no, so some expansion in bar. I will say when you rep for those areas you know, are very important. So expansion in bar is when you rep. Immediately
Celestina Abekan 28 votes. Felicia Benedicta Echampo 36 votes. Dorothy Adenki Hayford 8 votes. Rejected votes 513. Loans Committee, Emmanuel Kuma, 39 votes. Chairman for Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union, George Eza. Assistant Secretary, Echo JB Cabra. And then Assistant Secretary, Michael Emisa. And then Member, Willie Agri. According to our system, our outgoing chairman will be an ex-officio member to the board for a period of 1 year.
As the law demands, so we get ready for the swearing-in ceremony. So, let's go. I do accept the high office of Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Do accept the high office of Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union.
Do accept the high office of Swedru Teachers Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
Congratulations. 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 Thank you, congratulations. Congratulations.
Are you calling here? Are you calling here? Are you calling here? It's in Kamaya. That's right. You're the best staff of the year. Best staff of the year. Freddy Aqua. BB is 59. Why give you my papa? On credit union member. That's good. That's good. Aha. Take it here. Let's go.
Promotion. LexBet Multimedia.
Shared over the period. And no cry. Time I started in my year, you know. A microphone here, baby. Na mo year first t-shirt 2020 soaring higher and higher. Now I started share pay and I started say train customers in about more obi about your baby ye be we crowd the 7 say nti enje bia be hu mama ye more aman because ama ya dance wo ye PS ni mu nti so ye be dam wase maboan ya mi chira mu
Solutions expert is given opportunity to corporate institutions to brand themselves at amazing discounts. Oh yes! Buy 2 8x8 branded canopies and get 1 free. Branded t-shirts, passbooks, mags, key rings and various souvenirs at unbelievable prices. For more enquiries, please contact LexBet Multimedia on 0501 583 127 or 0202 522 406. Launch your imagination.
I want to use this opportunity to recommend LexBet Multimedia to my colleague Ura Bank managers and all other banks. In fact, I will encourage all colleagues to come on board and do business with them. Thank you very much.
Focus on Rural Banks, bringing rural banking closer to the people.